Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to 10 solid minutes of useless geographical facts, and I do love a fact video, I do love a geography video, and I did react to this video that's popping up here from the same channel, but yeah, it was quite a long time ago. It's over a year now because this video was made 2 months ago, but we're going to check this out, see some of these facts, hopefully going to enjoy. Links are also in the description to my Patreon where you can see some reactions that I can't post to YouTube, and yeah, let's just jump into this.
So you guys absolutely loved 8 solid minutes of useless geographical facts, so now please enjoy 10 solid minutes of useless geographical facts. Today we'll break everything down into 4 categories: geography, people, flags, and other random crap. The Nile River and the Nile River Basin go through or along the borders of 11 countries, which are Egypt, Eritrea, Sudan, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Tanzania. At 4,132 miles or 6,650 kilometers in length, it is the longest river in the world.
I did know that fact. That's like the #1 fact you learn in geography in the UK, about the Nile being the biggest river or the longest river.
Looking at Egypt at night, you can clearly see the shape of the Nile and the many cities that surround it. You can also see it during the day, as the vegetation growing around the Nile is visible from space. The Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Republic of the Congo have their capital cities, Kinshasa and Brazzaville, right next to each other. How sweet. If you ever get to visit Kiribati, and specifically the island of Kirimati, make sure you stop in the beautiful cities of London, Paris, Poland, and Banana, which are all real places. Africa is the only continent to be located on all 4 of Earth's hemispheres. You may know that Russia is the largest country in the world and that the Vatican is the smallest country in the world. But the size difference between the two is astronomical. Russia's over 6.6 million square miles compares to the Vatican's just 0.2 square miles. This means that Russia is equal to the size of 34.7 million Vatican cities put together.
I've got to see with the Vatican City, because obviously it's its own country, but it's in a small area in Rome. Do you need a passport to get into Vatican City? Yeah, see, like, to enter Vatican City, you don't need a passport or visa, or even tickets for attractions inside. You can simply walk inside. However, if you wish to enter the attractions inside, such as the Vatican museums, see, I know it's called a country, right? But as I guess it's for spiritual reasons. I don't see, I don't see how it can actually be seen as a country. I would say it's like Vatican City, and I know Monaco is also a country, but is it really? Is like, why is Monaco a country? Because isn't it all just literally down to the fact of just to avoid tax? I guess it is. That is so wild to me. It's a weird one, but I think the Vatican City is even less so a country. Although I don't know if I'm offending people saying that, so it is a country. I'm wrong.
There is an island that is in a lake, that is on an island, that is in a lake.
I think I've seen this fact so many times, but I do. It is quite a cool one.
That is on an island in the Philippines. The city of Brussels, Belgium, serves as the capital of Belgium, the headquarters of the European Union, and the headquarters of NATO. That's a pretty well-rounded city. This is what the Netherlands looked like back in the 1300s versus what it now looks like today, and as you can see, it has reclaimed quite a bit of land. In fact, of all Dutch land, around 17% of it has been reclaimed from the sea. Lake Superior, split between the United States and Canada, is the largest freshwater lake in the world and has a surface area comparable to the size of the United Arab Emirates and Austria. France and the Netherlands are separated from each other by little old Belgium, but the two countries still do share a border all the way over in the Caribbean.
I didn't. Oh, the Caribbean. Oh, okay, Caribbean. I was thinking, wait, between them, but this is annoying, man. That's barely sharing a border.
Island of St. Martin. Norway shares a 197.7 kilometer long border with Russia, which means that it technically is just a single country away from North Korea. Chile, as you may know, is incredibly long and skinny with a length of 2,672 miles or 4,300 kilometers. Antarctica has the least amount of countries with, well, no countries, followed by South America with 12 countries, Oceania with 14 countries, North America with 23 countries, Europe with 44 countries, Asia with 48 countries, and Africa with 54 countries, which is roughly a quarter.
I didn't realize Africa would have the most. I thought it would be Asia with the most.
Of all countries worldwide. Kosovo and Montenegro look remarkably similar to one another, and so do Lithuania and Africa. Lithuania even has
Not really.
the little Madagascar of its own. As this map shows, Japan is more north, south, east, and west than Korea is. This photo shows the natural triple border between Argentina, Paraguay,
That is crazy.
and Brazil. This map shows the territory of the British Empire during its peak in 1922, during which it controlled roughly a quarter of the world's land. The median age of all people on the continent of Africa is just 19 years of age. This means that half of all Africans are younger than the age of 19, and the other half of all Africans are
That's not a good stat, is it? That just shows the average age of people dying is quite low, doesn't it?
over the age of 19. Niger is the youngest country in the world, with its median age being just 14.8. On the other end, Monaco is the oldest country in the world, with its median age being 55.4. For comparison, the global median age is about 30. In Niger, the average woman has an astounding nearly 7 kids, the highest average in the world.
Wow.
Meanwhile, South Korea's birth rate of just 0.8 births per woman is the lowest in the world. For comparison, the average woman worldwide has about 2.3 kids. In 2023, the global population is currently sitting at about 8 billion people, which in 2050 is expected to grow to nearly 10 billion people. Oymyakon, Russia is the coldest inhabited place on Earth, with its coldest ever temperature being recorded at negative 67.7 degrees Celsius or negative 89.9 degrees Fahrenheit. On average, citizens of the Czech Republic consume the highest amount of beer per capita in the world, drinking roughly 6.77 liters of beer each year. Second is Austria, with its citizens drinking about 6.3 liters, and third is Poland, with its citizens drinking about 5.72 liters. The Indonesian island of Java is the most populated island in the world, being home to 150.
How big is this island compared to somewhere like England? 151 million people in this small area. Because obviously Indonesia's got a lot of people, as you can tell just by this island, but the majority of the people live just there. What the fuck?
51.6 million people. To give you a better idea of just how many people this is, Java is more populous than Russia, Mexico, Japan, and the Philippines. If it were a country, Java would be the 9th most populous in the world. If you took the populations of the United Kingdom and France and added them together, Java would still have over 16 million more people. Slovenia is home to around 11,300 beekeepers, representing 0.5% of its total population, or 1 out of every 200 Slovenians. It is estimated that China's population will fall to about 1.313 billion people in 2050, a loss of roughly 100 million people, or 7% of its current population. The United States has a population density of 94 people per square mile, or 36 people per square kilometer. With a total area of nearly 3.8 million square miles, or 9.8 million square kilometers, this means that if it were to be as densely populated as Monaco, with 47,000 people per square mile, the US would be home to an astounding 178.6 billion people. The US state of California has roughly the same amount of people as the entirety of Canada, which is the 2nd largest country in the world. The Sultan of Brunei lives in the largest house in the world and has an estimated net worth of $30 billion. Global Things currently has 267,585 subscribers, meaning that we have more people than Vatican City, Tuvalu, Nauru, Palau, San Marino, Monaco, the Marshall Islands, Liechtenstein, St. Kitts and Nevis, Dominica, Andorra, Tonga, the Seychelles, Antigua and Barbuda, the Federated States of Micronesia, St. Vincent and the
Grenadines. I was just going to say countries. Oh, flipping hell.
21 countries. But we still need your help to surpass Barbados and then Vanuatu after that. Mr. Beast has 164 million subscribers, meaning that his channel has more people than every country in the world except for Bangladesh, Brazil, Nigeria, Pakistan.
I don't care about these facts, man.
The flag of Mozambique, a nation in Africa, is the only national flag to feature an AK-47, which is certainly a bold move.
Yeah, that's quite a brutal flag.
The flag of Denmark is claimed to be the oldest national flag in the world, supposedly originating from a battle in 1219 in which it fell out of the sky, I guess? Purple is the rarest color to find on national flags.
Any flags with purple? There's got to be a flag, a country in the Caribbean that's got purple on the flag. I don't know.
There's only 2 flags, those of Nicaragua and Dominica.
I mean, I got it. It's in that region, although I wouldn't have guessed Nicaragua, especially because where's the purple there? But yeah, the Dominica.
America have purple on them, and a very small amount of purple at that. Red is the most common color found on national flags, with 78% of all flags having at least some red. Blue is the second most common, with 71% of flags having it, and white is the third most common, with half of all flags having it. The flag of Cambodia is the world's only national flag to feature a building on it. The flag of Paraguay has two different sides, with the front looking different from the back, characterized by two unique seals. The flag of the U.S. state of Oregon is similar with two different sides as well. The current flag of the United States with 50 stars was designed by a high school student from Ohio named Robert G. Heft. This is the flag of Indonesia, and this is the flag of Monaco.
It's just a bit more square, the Monaco one.
And they are nearly identical to one another. This is the flag of Romania.
Oh, I wanted to guess. And that's Chad.
And this is the flag of Chad, and this is way, way worse. Denmark, Iceland, Norway,
come on, they're not the same at all.
Sweden and Finland all have matching Nordic cross flags, which look pretty...
Yeah, but you're not going to get confused with them.
Cool if you ask me. The countries with the most skyscrapers in the world
is the USA.
Are Thailand with 125 skyscrapers, followed by Canada with 126, Indonesia with 129, Kangarooland with 141, Japan with 271, South Korea with 276, the United Arab Emirates with 314, Malaysia with 677, everyone's favorite gunslinging, burger-consuming, McDonald's patronizing, Walmart shopping, eagle-screeching, ice-cream-licking country, the United States with 859, and China with 3,088
China has 3,000.
skyscrapers. Venezuela has the world's largest oil reserves, amounting to roughly 303.8 billion barrels. Hopefully no US government officials are watching this video. In 1995, Canada's French-speaking province of Quebec held a referendum to decide whether or not its people wanted independence from Canada. Of over 4.6 million valid votes, roughly 2.3 million people, or 49.4% of voters, voted yes to independence, while about 2.36 million people, or 50.6% of voters, voted no to independence.
It's goddamn close.
Overall, only about 55,000 more people voted against independence than voted for it. Despite being the fourth largest country in the world, China with over 3.7 million square miles of area has just one official time zone. This means if you were to cross from India into China, you would be jumping ahead 2.5 hours with just a single step. Poland is home to the world's largest castle in the town of Malbork. In 2021, the Maldives had the fastest growing economy in the world, with its GDP going from $3.7 billion in 2020 to $5.4 billion in 2021, growth of 44.3% overall. This was likely due to its COVID recovery, as the Maldives are heavily reliant on
Bro, this city in the Maldives always blows my mind. It's literally, there's no space like for like greenery. It's all just flipping like a major city, and then it's just right on like it's all surrounded by water. Like this just baffles me. It looks so wild.
Tourism, which accounts for about 26% of its economy. A total of only 8 countries have ever won the World Cup, including England and Spain with 1 win each, Uruguay and France with 2 wins each, Argentina with 3 wins, Italy and Germany with 4 wins each, and Brazil with 5 wins. Guinea, Papua New Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau are all countries, but guinea pigs cannot be found in any of these places. In fact, guinea pigs actually originate from the Andes Mountains in South America.
No, they don't. What? Guinea pigs come from Chile.
Speaking of Papua New Guinea, it has the highest number of languages in the world at around 850. France is the most visited country in the world, receiving roughly 90 million tourists every single year, which is actually higher than its entire population. Tuvalu, a small island nation in Oceania, is the least visited country in the world, receiving just 3,600 tourists in 2019. About 35% of countries drive on the left side of the road, primarily due to them being a part of or closely associated.
Sorry, I would like to apologize on behalf of all these countries that we've forced upon you. The thing is, when I go to another country, I get so confused when I'm like crossing the road. So I look one way and I'm like, wait, the car's going the wrong way, and I just for a few days, to be honest, I have to get used to the difference. I always panic when I cross the road and it's quite a busy road, because I'm like, I don't know I know what way they're going to come, but my brain's not like, it's not used to it.
Associated with the British Empire. However, Japan, a country that was never a part of or related to the British Empire in any way, also drives on the left side of the road. A leading explanation for this is that British engineers helped design some of Japan's first railways during the late 1800s, which would operate on the left side just as they did in the British Empire. So when cars began to gain popularity in Japan, they too would operate on the left side of the road. There are an estimated 3 trillion trees worldwide, meaning that there are about 375 trees for every single person. Click here to enjoy another.
It's good to know. That's good to know. I mean, some of the sound effects, but fucking loud. It's not useless when you use it to show off your geography skill to your friends. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, and yeah, some solid, useful geography facts. Useful, useless. I'm having them there. Hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, peace.